This is just regular new game. This is a brand new character. This is just regular. It's looping. Going for 1,000 hours on this edition. We're at about 900 in.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
Yeah, we're gonna make her a intelligence mage, probably focused around gravity sorcery.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden.
Casually beating Radon in a 1v1 is crazy. And then it just never gets talked about again.
The mad taint of their newfound strength.
Yeah, there are very few gravity sorceries in the game.
Triggered.
And most of the gravity and finger sorceries, not most, but a good few of them are either deep into the game or DLC content. So we'll have to branch out a little bit, but we'll still try to focus around that if we can.
A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now.
Never understood why he busts a nut in the middle of his monologue like that. Shit's crazy. Let me get this cell set up.
The call of long lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
I've never noticed that before. Is that a demi-human offering a staff to him inside the coffin? Weird. Did Gideon Ofnir single-handedly spark a fucking revolution among the demi-humans?
Whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown.
Fia the type of motherfucker to ask what the crime for necrophilia in Cyrodiil is.
Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Actually, I'm curious. Does this thing have... No, it doesn't. Wait, yeah, it does. Alright, we're gonna die anyway. Might as well try. Yeah, he rocked my shit immediately. So much for that idea.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
That fog wall leads to the first of the hero's grave dungeons in this game, and it's the chariot type, which are really annoying. It's crazy punishing that they put that shit right at the start of the game for unsuspecting people to accidentally walk into.
No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
Damn.
Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed, it will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
Alright. 3 things. I want the horse, I want the lamp, and we gotta get to Caelid. And then we can pretty much get started.
And I can also that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Oh, and I need to buy the crafting kit and shit too.
Goodbye for now.
But we can do that after we've got the horse. Well, that's not a problem. Certainly nothing bad will happen. It's my glorious 1 HP. Don't mind me.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Alright, let's get rid of that. What do I normally have it set to? I think I have it set to this one. Alright, let's go get our spells. Okay, I guessed wrong. I have it set to that one. Yeah, there we go. Let's get our spells. I'm thinking what we'll try to do is probably rely, that caught me off guard, on Ashes of War, since like he was saying, there is a very limited pool of gravity spells. But we can probably get started on a decent weapon based on getting them knocked away. I think the earliest Gravity Ash of War you can get is the one from the, it's either an Onyx Lord or it's an Ebony Lord, one of the two, but it's the one that's in the cave in Limgrave. It's like right here, roughly, on the map, or like right here-ish. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and mark these all out real quick. And then, where's the... there. Can't quite see the hut. I think it's right there. Yeah. I think that was all of them. And there. Yeah, I think that's about it. On the move. I'm not really sure what weapon I want to give her, though. Ideally, it'd be something that either uses gravity or makes use of the the stars in some way. Going too far south. Yeah, I need to go further north. There's really not a lot of good melee weapons for intelligence. And I don't want to use Moonveil. That'd probably be the earliest game one that I could get, but I just really don't. Gravity Katana. There is another one besides Moonveil, isn't there? That's an intelligence scaling katana. Yeah, that's one I've never really messed around with. I could use that. Not sure how it performs in base Elden Ring. It's not too terrible in Night Rain. Can you cut that shit right out? Let's see what other options are there as well. I feel like you have to be pretty late to be able to get the Wing of Estelle though, don't you? Or not, it's just sitting on the ground inside of Ainsel River, isn't it? No, you do. You have to go through the back entrance of Ainsel. It's not in the first half of it. So you have to like drop down to get to it. Not sure what the fastest route to get there would be. I wonder. That's a good one to consider though. I figured since I have a poll running still to vote on what build to do next for Bloodborne, I thought I'd do Elden Ring in between streams. So I don't really have any plans for this character yet, it's just kind of winging it. Damn. Yeah, the Radon Greatsword. You know, honestly, I could use the Ruins Greatsword. That's a fun one. If I were to rush to the castle right now, instead of going up to fucking Altus Plateau, I can get there before the festival starts and I could kill the duo fight for the Greatsword. That might be what I do, to be honest. I must have just missed the chapter where Kirara fucking ripped a chunk of concrete out the ground and started using it as a giant beating stick. Maybe it's in Medulla somewhere. Oh yeah, the Troll Knight Sword, that's an intelligence weapon. I think those swords are just kind of shit, though. I mean, most of the early intelligence weapons are, but, like, that one especially. Crystal Straight Sword is really disappointing. Very mediocre. If you can even call it mediocre, I would honestly just call it trash. Fucking the Saint Trina sword that inflicts sleep is also completely useless. The rudeness of this hoe is crazy. Grab a drink real quick while this is loading. To make magic infusion, perhaps. See, I thought about that too. I need the crystal wet blade, which I don't know exactly where you get, but I'm sure is somewhere in Liurnia. So I could run my ass there and see if I can find that. Then I could just turn any weapon I wanted to. See, in the show, she uses like the coin to basically like fucking speed blitz. So I wonder if I could put like a magic infusion and a bloodhound step on the same weapon.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you. If you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Yeah, in the academy. I might do that. I think I'm slowly working up some ideas.
I'm known as Heed. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
Alright. Good talk. We just need to talk to Gideon and then I think we can dip out of here. I wonder if we should do a rapier, maybe? Not even sure what weapon would fit with them. We'll worry about that in a second. Spells should probably come first, then the other shit.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new Tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer.
I do have a rapier character on my 4 that I just have barely done anything with. So I probably won't do a rapier this time, because I should just finish the rapier build on that character. Maybe spears? I haven't done anything with spear.
Welcome to the round. I teach incantation and explore so that one day.
But I'd like to do something funky.
You do. Most tarnished. You are some. Well.
Alright, let's... Yeah. Let's go get our spells. flails are so painfully buns in these games, though. The only time I've ever enjoyed using one is Night Rain. The bastard stars just goes crazy for no reason in Night Rain. I like it when FromSoft isn't afraid of fun. They let shit actually be strong. Alright, are you gonna invade me again, or...? Nah. There we go. Damn. Good talk, bro. Fuck. Okay, we're just gonna have to ignore her, I guess, for now. Come back once we've got our shit. See, I'm gonna have to... Computer's lagging like a motherfucker. The Moonveil just gets so boring so fast. I used it on my original mage character for a little while, and I was just so tired of it. Night Comet would be good, just so that when we get to NPCs like this, they don't just spam dodge and ignore all our attacks. Not sure quite how far in we have to go for that one either. I'm low-key surprised that she didn't just tank through that and kill me. Sturdy old lady, man. Alright, let's just ignore this. Only reason I fought her is because she took away my horse. If she doesn't take away my horse, I'm just going to ignore it. So we can actually get our setup going. Damn. In the past, like, 2 weeks, I've speedran every single one of the games back to back, and... God, I forgot just how gorgeous Elden Ring is. Like, it's so impressive. It's so impressive. Man, that's beautiful. I love Bloodborne, but Bloodborne shows its age. Dark Souls 3 really just doesn't look good. But this shit is pristine. I don't like you guys whatsoever. I don't even know why I bothered. I should just go get the fucking spells. This character is so goddamn weak right now, she can't do nothing. I mean, it's just shades of gray. Half the textures aren't even mapped properly, or are constantly fighting, or glitching out, or disappearing and reappearing. The art direction in 3 is just not the greatest most of the time. I think DS1 and 2 are both great. I think they're both, like, through most of the game at least, I think both of them look very nice. And have interesting looking areas. Oh, if you run past it at the start of the game, it just puts it at every single one until you pick it up. That's funny. Never noticed that. Damn, my neck. Oh, man. It is hot as a motherfucker in this bitch. See, I'm on the 4 edition right now. I'm playing on a 5, but I have the 4 and 5 edition downloaded on my console. To get the hours that I need to do it on the 4 edition. So every now and then you can see the texture fighting and shit. And the random clipping and stuff happen on this version too. But in DS3, it's like every single thing does it.
Dear customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way. Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
Which one haven't you played just yet? Let me grab this as well. So I think we can just run over here and we should be good to grab our spell. Hopefully without too much trouble. I always forget exactly where it's at. Haven't played Elden Ring yet. It's probably too late for it, because I imagine you've probably seen quite a bit of Elden Ring content. But I will say, the best way to play Elden Ring is to go in not knowing what to expect. Like, I've probably done like 10 playthroughs of the game so far, and none of them have ever been as magical as that first playthrough. That's why I told my friend, I was like, listen, if you start with Night Rain and then do Elden Ring, there's nothing, I guess, wrong with that, but the surprise factor of a lot of shit is not going to be there. You're going to be very familiar with what's going on. Oh, nice. There's one right next to it, too. That's convenient. I was worried we were going to have to do a bit of walking. But no, I think Elden Ring is great. It's my second favorite of the games, even though I have more hours in it than I do the rest of the games. I think it's the easiest, not really easiest, I think it's the most replayable, kinda. Like, you can just always start a new character, run around and go fight some shit. Nice. Okay, so that's all I really wanted to do. Oh, I don't have enough intelligence to use the thing, though. I need 2 more. I can handle that. This is so unideal. God damn, there's a lot of these mushroom people. Alright, we got the spell though. We can just level up 2 times and then we're chilling. Oh shit, the setup. Once we get through that, it'll just be fucking free sailing. I think I know where we'll go next too. To be honest, Elden Ring peaks at the very beginning though. Limgrave is immaculate and about as good as it's ever gonna get. Oh yeah, I have to actually equip the shit too. I just started running off. Alright, now we're chilling. Let's go back to church.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word? A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
Alright, well, we got our Shikigami now. So if we need to, we can survive. We can summon the demon dogs.
Forgive mine intrusion,
Oh,
Tarnished.
I thought you were done.
I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the 2 fingers?
That is a great question. Don't worry, I'll be marrying you later. Alright, let's go and clear out this first cave. Yeah, see, I've played Elden Ring so many times that this is the only game where I really feel confident I know most of the important stuff as well as I need to. Like with the other ones, I feel like I always have to check to find pretty blatant, like, important stuff, because it's just not on my mind. With this one, bruh, there's like 228 bosses, and I know all their locations. I can just point out the map, bro, and just fucking one by one place the dots. I've played through it so many times. Wake up, Elden Ring, repeat. Put the runes in the bag type shit. My least favorite run, or least fun run, without a doubt, was definitely Pure Faith. This game hates faith builds so fucking much, and I have no idea why. That shit was just suffering. Oh, dude, being able to jump again, that's nice. I've missed that. Nice, easy movement. I want to say the merchant by the beach is the one that I'll get the lamp from. So we'll grab that here in a second. You got me so fucked up. I don't know what that was. Alright, let's go get our lamp. That's a good point, though. We could rush Academy for magic infusion, and then we could just turn any of the weapons that we want into something interesting. Throw an actual war on there, too, for good measure. Eventually, I'd love to use one of the smith script weapons in a run, because they're interesting. But they're all kind of a pain to get to. Yeah, we're deep in the dankest of the Souls games now. This shit'll get you higher than Canadian moongrass. What's up, Ryza? Welcome to the stream. I figured I'd let that poll that I put up run for another day or so. And then tomorrow's stream we'll start another Bloodborne run. It's looking like it's gonna be a skill run. Seems like everyone wants the burial blade. Doing pretty good. Had to clock into my 9 to 5. This is real blue-collar work right here. I think I fucked up. I think it was back this way. God, it is fucking boiling in here, though. Yeah, shit, when we get to this Grace over here in the cave, I'm gonna go grab a drink. Because this shit is actually cooking me alive right now. Oh my god. Here we go. And then we'll go back up there and talk to the merchant for the lamp. Okay, bet. Yeah, let's try to get back out here, because it is dark as a motherfucker in here. I got plans and schemes now. Thought we were running on dry. This is not the one that sells the lamp. It's the other one on the other beach. Damn. I'm not gonna lie, it's not your fault, but I'm gonna take my anger out on you now. I'm gonna get my ass kicked by a fucking merchant. This is not ideal. Alright, well, he's not the one I wanted anyway. So I'm gonna brainstorm a new plan. Hate all that loose shit that comes pouring out. I do want to use the Estelle wing this playthrough. I think that's for sure. So intelligence skill ideally would be what we go for. Maybe we could start out with a curved sword with a magic infusion, and then trade it for the Estelle wing later. That might not be a bad idea. And then we'll have to go and grab that Astral War real quick. Without a doubt, the easiest playthrough I've had of this game was my Watchdog playthrough. The fucking Watchdog staff is genuinely the most insane weapon in this game, and the fact that it has never been nerfed blows my mind. It is the actual sleeper build. It's so unassuming, but it just fucking tears ass. I think I killed New Game 1 Godskin Duo in like a minute 15 seconds spamming the shit out of them with it. Okay, so fastest way to get to Noxtella. Nah, you'd have to do like most of Ronnie's questline. Or you'd have to ride the coffin down, I think, from the roots. That would still require... Yeah, no matter what, I'd have to fight Radon. We need to blow a hole through Limgrave. Sorry. I'm almost done. I've turned this into an art form. Ooh. This is where I get all my insight from. Yo, what's good, Amir? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing pretty good. We're still setting up right now for the run. We have a few more things to grab. Damn. Might be a dark beast the way I'm making only pearls. Alright. Moongrass acquired. Let's go get our lamp. I think the plan is going to be probably to just speed run our way towards the academy. Although Stormville's not that hard. Might as well just get it out of the way now, to be honest. I'm sure I can find something to replace the short sword with as like a temporary. Oh, you know what? I'll use the sacrificial axe for my melee weapon. So my goal is probably Lamp, Margit, and then maybe Academy. Or maybe Godric. I might stop and do Godric. Just because Godric is fun. I think Godric's cutscene is probably still my favorite in the entire game. He's just so extra.
Oi! You there.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Help us out, Cully.
What 99 insight does.
You were just... Thank you. I was... Then I ended up... Oh, when they... And so this is... Or I... Then not...
I really hope they bring crafting into their next game. I actually really like the idea. It's not really used all that well in Elden Ring, I don't think, most of the time. But like when I was playing DS1, I was like, damn, I kind of miss the idea of being able to just run around and find shit in the wilderness. I think the worst reuse in this entire game is the random Everjail in fucking Altus Plateau that just has Godric the Grafted in it, but they've changed his name to Godfroy the Grafted. That shit is genuinely diabolical. I think it's 18 right now. Bare minimum to use the meteorite staff. Yeah, I might as well do Godric. Stormville's a fun and quick little area to run through. Talk to her real.
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morn, to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander. I fear for the servants are full of They've since come for every. I fear it's no please. Would you mind my soul with please? Thank you.
Nah, I don't think Godric will be a struggle at 18 intelligence. I'd be more worried about my mind than my intelligence, to be honest. And I mean, I love Godric, but he's a very easy boss. Now, if it was the Soldier of Godric, I might actually be cooked. I don't even know if 99 intelligence would be strong enough. Yeah, we beat the Bloodborne Bloodtinge run. I'm gonna be doing another Bloodborne run probably tomorrow night. I have a pull-up right now to vote on the weapon for it. It looks like it's gonna be Burial Blade, though, based on the results so far. I'm debating whether I'll just take my Bloodtinge character. I want to see you fight. Oh, don't worry. As soon as I get this lamp, first thing I'm doing is rushing back towards Margit. Voted for the wheel. I'm not gonna lie, the wheel was what I was personally hoping for. It seems like a very goofy and interesting weapon. What I think I'm gonna do for that character is it's gonna be the wheel, the cone head, and maybe the cannon. Because when I was doing the Chalice dungeons, I think it was the Chalice dungeons, I summoned an NPC for one of the Watchdog encounters, and it was just the fucking Chad with the cannon and the wheel, and I was like, dude, that's the build right there. He was naked. I was like, that's exactly what we need. Honestly, a lot of the boss quotes in this one are just so memorable. I think they did good with the roster. I'm pretty sure the sacrificial axe is in like the first or second catacomb found in Liurnia. I'm thinking we're gonna use that for our weapon because it restores FP. It's not very flashy or interesting, but kind of gets the job done. Did I grab a tear from that last place? Yeah, I did. We're almost to the lamp. Dude, I love these things too. I think these are the cutest fucking things. Give me 30 more of these. And maybe a plushy version. Look at that gorgeous bastard. What sword do you recommend from the Academy? Because I can't really think of a good one that you get there. Dude, I think it costs 1,800, doesn't it?
How can I?
I'm too poor. I'm too poor. I knew it. We have to go kill something. Is it the, like, the fucking Onyx Warrior sword? It's like a big curved sword. Cause low-key, that would be pretty fitting. Holy shit. That was probably enough, but let me just kill this guy just to be safe. Okay, so if it doesn't have the bone clumps on the leg, that means that it's on the actual top area. Those are the ones that you have to like platform to get to. You're gonna need to like jump down onto it from a location nearby. There's only like 2 of them, I think, that are like that, and they're both kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie.
Already. Unusual fella, aren't we? Did this aged merchant have something that caught your eye? Have a safe journey.
Okay, did not mean to emote. Lamp acquired. Let's go fuck up Margit. Yeah, the worst one is the one in Liurnia. I always forget exactly how to get onto that one. And I end up killing myself like 30 times trying to get to it. Okay, Margit.
everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it.
Best build for the astrologer? Honestly, for your melee weapon, I'd go with the Falling Star Beast Jaw, because that thing is broken even after they nerfed it. It still does pretty good stance damage. And then early game, Demi-Human Staff gets really good scaling. And then I'd switch that out for Renala's once you get the chance. Personally, I always preferred to rock like the Freezing Wind spell, Night Comet, because shit can't dodge it. And they're not really the greatest, but I just like the giant swords because they're fun. Like, I like Adula's Moonblade. And the piercing one is also kind of fun.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head.